Now we will learn how to draw orthographic projections by referring three-dimensional pictorial view. We have to draw the front view looking in this direction of arrow, in the direction of this right hand side view, and from top side we have to draw top view. First carefully read the given dimensions so that we should be able to trace out the dimensions of every line, which is very important. Now overall dimensions, overall length, overall height, and in this direction overall width. By carefully observations and by calculations, we can conclude that length is a 80, height is a 70, and width is a 60 millimeter. Now we have to prepare the frames for front view, for which length is 80, height is 70. Frame for top view, consider the length is 80, width is 60. For right hand side view, dimensions of height is 70 and width is 60. Carefully write down it somewhere, and with the reference of this we have to prepare the three frames. I will prepare the frame for front view, for which we require the two dimension, the length 80 millimeter, and now we have to trace out the height, or we have to draw the height of 70 millimeter. Thus the rectangle is completed here. Now by leaving distance of a 20 millimeter, we have to draw the frame for top view, for which we have to refer the overall length and overall width. So draw this frame for top view. Now we have to draw the frame for side view. Draw 20 millimeter line so that we can place the frame for side view 20 millimeter apart from front view. Take the reference of this compass so that we can align the frame for side view. So draw this frame for side view. Now we have to draw the front view. Consider the pink color surface, trace out its dimensions, draw this length. Now taking the height, complete this rectangle which observed in front view. Now consider the cylindrical object which is a place at the top positions. Draw this length of a 60 millimeter, height 20 millimeter. Now locate the center point. Now we have to draw the hidden portion, that is we have to mark the points at a 15 millimeter and complete this hidden portion. Now complete the yellow color surface which is visible in front view. The length of 10 millimeter. Complete the height. Second portion. Now we have to draw the hidden portion. For this, draw the center line. We have to draw the dotted lines which are 10 millimeter away from the center line. Draw this dotted line. So in this way the front view is completed by visible as well as hidden portion. Now we have to complete the, or we have to draw the top view. Draw the vertical center line with the reference of a front view. Draw the projections line from front view, extend it in top view. Now we have to locate the center point, which is the middle of that is 30 millimeter. Draw the center line. The center point is located. Now we have to draw these two circles. Bigger one is a 60 millimeter diameter. So take the 30 millimeter distance in compass and draw the circle. While drawing the circle, due care should be taken. Now draw the small circle of which radius is 15 millimeter. Now complete this rectangle which is completely visible in top view. Thus the visible portion is completed. Now we have to draw the hidden portion. The yellow portion which we are observing in front view is hidden in top view. Now within the same portion, the cylindrical hole is drilled, which we have to show by dotted line, of which the diameter is 20 millimeter. So locate the 2 points at a 10 millimeter from center line. Thus within this space, draw dotted line which will indicate the hidden portion. We have to draw the side view, project the center line and other required points from the top view with the help of the compass. Simultaneously, draw the projections from the front view, which will help us to draw side view accurately, easily and speedily. Now we'll draw these red color cylindrical portions. For this, we have to mark the center line. Draw the center line to locate the center point. Now draw this red color surface of which the height and width now shown the hidden portion within this cylindrical portion which already we have drawn in a front view of a width and a required height. Now we are going to draw this bottom portion which is clearly visible. Now take the distance in compass and draw this smaller circle of which diameter is a 20 millimeter. Now to draw this outer circle, draw it by very faint lines, because next we have to draw the tangent line. So the only part of circle is required. So draw it a very faint line. Now draw this tangential line and now complete this partly drawn circle to indicate complete visible outline. Carefully handle this compass. Now in hidden portion, draw this by dotted line which is not visible. As in this way, all views are completed. Now next part is a dimensioning. Dimensioning allows values or a beauty to your drawing. So draw it carefully. Use the letters of a same height, approximately 4 to 5 millimeter, and write in engineering drawing sense. Distribute dimensions in 3 views. Never repeat the dimensions. Avoid to give the unnecessary dimensions. Here we have shown the dimensions of a circle. Now show the dimensions of height of a cylindrical object, height of this flat plate, and the position of a center point from this flat plate. Draw this dimension line approximately 10 millimeter away from this visible outline. Place dimensions above dimension line should be at a middle position of a dimension line. Try to show the depth of this cylindrical hole. Thus in this way all required dimensions are shown. To have a beautiful drawing, control line work by drawing lines of uniform thickness and darkness. Follow dimensioning rules.